G'day gang, Corey here. Hope you're having a great day. I want to talk to you guys. You'll see the title of this video or the comments I've got there which say cold email, inbound leads via content marketing, juicy. Okay, so the preamble is I'm in lots of marketing groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. And someone was asking this morning about, what is the best way to make my cold outreach email or message better, blah, blah, blah. How do you follow these people up? And I thought, for most people, you're far better off spending time on content marketing, which is your inbound traffic. So why is that? Well, the reason is, quite frankly, people aren't here to go shopping. They're not on Facebook or YouTube or whatever to go shopping. They're here, wherever you're watching this video, for some light entertainment or to find something out or maybe do some research or whatever. They're not necessarily in shopping mode. So keep that in mind. So the person was asking about cold email, and I just thought, wow, I think you'd be far better off spending your time doing content marketing, because content marketing is, think rather than going out to try and grab people off the sidewalk to sell them something which they're not interested in right now, it's more about having the destination location that they've heard about, that they've gone to make a specific purchase. So that's what content marketing does. So I believe, and most marketers believe, content marketing is a very important part of your strategy, because it's so much easier when people know your brand and want to go with your brand. So it's all about that know, like, and trust thing. Okay, now lots of people in our marketing group, they don't have, consumable products right now that's a product for sale that's $30. They sell a service or a niche product, and that's quite different. So, most people need to start exploring this idea of content marketing. Okay, now what is content? Content could be this video. So this is part of my content marketing strategy, which is to talk on video about stuff relevant to you. That is content marketing. It could be a blog article. It could be a Facebook post where you talk about something. It could be an image. It could be an interview, all the stuff on your website. It could be any one of a number of things, but it's stuff that is relevant to your ideal person, and it's a form of media. Okay. Now, where we get to in our coaching group and our client group is invariably the same thing, which is people say, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to make my Facebook page interesting, or my LinkedIn feed, or my YouTube channel, or my blog. So we work with people to say, hey, here are some ideas. Here's some things. So I've got a list, the top 10 list, that I want to share with you right now, so you can have a think about this stuff and apply it to your business. Okay, I really want you to take this, think about it, and apply it. If you want to ask us questions about how it could apply to you, pop them below wherever you're seeing this video, and myself and my team will get around to it at some point. So thing number one is, now I'm going to do thing zero actually, because I just saw a post from a client before in the trades game, and it was simply before and after. Okay, think electrical switchboard before and after. Think lawn before and after. Think car detailing before and after. That sort of stuff definitely works for that type of game. Okay, where someone comes and does a thing, and there is a before and an after. So don't lose those ones. So that was thing zero. Thing one is questions from friends. Okay, so you're an accountant, you're at a dinner party, people ask you some questions. There you go. That's a whole bunch of content you can talk about on your various platforms for the next week. Okay, hey, Corey, the accountant, what about this? Boom. Go home, write about it, talk about it. Keep it really simple and digestible so they get it. Don't try and kill them with expertise and scare them. Remember, you want to be know, like, and trust conscious at all times. So make it really understandable for them. Okay, so questions from friends is number one. Number two, questions from potential clients or existing clients. So people ring up and go, hey, it's John here. I need to get a new mechanic to your service, Mercedes-Benzes that have issues with blah, blah, blah. So that's a question you can talk about on your platforms. Or the person who runs the accounting firm asks a few questions. What are the questions that come through on the phone, email, messenger, whatever, however people interact with your business? What are those questions? And start to write those down in a little book like this, and start to make notes, bullet points. So you can go bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, which people will remember. And that is a great way to start building up some content for you. Number 3 is how-to stuff. So people go to YouTube and Google specifically and type in how to blah, blah, blah all the time, okay? How can you apply that to your business? So let's say you're a Sparky, you might go how to identify a dodgy power connection, how to identify a light that's about to go or whatever. You're a mechanic, how to check your oil, that sort of stuff. How can you do that? Thing 4, this is the same but different. See yourself as an online teacher. So can you run a series of classes online? Can you run a one-off class online live? How can you teach people stuff online in your niche? Now, keep in mind, remember, most people aren't watching your stuff in buying mode, but their friends might be at some point. So you want to teach people, give people tons of value so they remember you and go, oh yeah, my friend needs an accountant. So I did see that guy talking about that thing, and they'll come back to you, and that's how it works. That's content marketing at its best. Thing 5 is how can you be edgy and or controversial in your space? Is there a trending topic, or is there something in your industry that you disagree on or strongly support that you can talk about and discuss at length? Maybe write a really good white paper about that and put it on your blog, turn that into a LinkedIn article, turn that into a Medium article, turn that into a Facebook post. Can you do that? Because that will be, it shows that you're passionate about your stuff and you're an expert. I want to pitch you as an expert. So that was number 5. Number 6 is similar. It's future predictions. So can you predict the future for your industry? So for marketing, for example, I could write about my predictions for 2020, which is Facebook groups will continue to grow. Instagram engagement will drop, but stories will grow. TikTok may or may not explode. LinkedIn is still growing rapidly, so get there. And Google My Business and normal SEO will start to cross over more and more. So Google My Business is going to grow in importance this year even more. So future predictions was number 6. How can you apply future predictions from your industry to your content? Number 7, common mistakes. So what are some things you see done poorly? Okay, so for us, we could talk about people putting things on their Google My Business listing with no keywords, or building a website and not doing their meta tags and meta descriptions, therefore Google can't quite rank their pages, or not using video nearly enough, or not looking at their platforms to see which is working and just simply doubling down. So what are some common mistakes you see in your field that you can talk about? And again, that could be a whole month worth of stuff, because you know, you've seen it, you've probably talked about it a hell of a lot more than the average person, and you probably know way more than the average person. And also, most people who compete with you probably aren't doing that sort of post. So common mistakes, number 7, grab that one, I really like it. Number 8, I really do like using this for our own clients, which is user-generated content. So, for example, we've got a client who does dirt bike related stuff. So we will often say on a Monday, where did you go riding on the weekend? And people just bomb the page with photos of their rides. Now, that works really well, because when Facebook's algorithm sees people interacting with a post, they really push it through and escalate that post to more and more people. So any way you can get people to pop in and comment or post a picture is really, really valuable. We did another one today for a client, which was simply, hey, we're looking for more content. What do you need to know? And people are answering that question, which A, pushes the algorithm, B, shows that we're open to that idea, and C, gives us our content ideas for that business for the next month. So user-generated content does work. Number 9, Q&A. So often in our Facebook group we run, we will say, hey, on Friday we're doing Q&A. So if you've got any questions you want us to talk about, pop them here below, which again gets that user-generated content idea going and gives us a question for our next video. So Q&A works really well. Number 10 was watch the media like a hawk. So I don't know which websites you look at each day, or if it's Twitter or LinkedIn or NZ Herald or whatever, but get up in the morning, have a look and see if anything piques your interest that you can then link back to your business to talk about, be it written content, an image that you've marked up with something interesting or a comment. You might shoot a video talking about that stuff, okay? So use the media, because it's obviously topical, there's keywords being thrown around, and if you can link your page or your business to that trend, then great. And even, who knows, you might even get a media mention out of it. They might say, hey, you know, this property accountant that has been posting this stuff, we need some expert knowledge to add to the story next time. And you might start to get some awesome backlinks from something amazing like the local newspaper. When you get backlinks from those big resources like a newspaper to your site, epic result. Okay, now that's a fairly long video. I hope that's added some value to your world. That was 10. I'll list these down in the comments afterwards, but that's 10 ideas for content marketing. Now, we, at the start I said we do it because oftentimes people struggle with ideas for content marketing. I'm quite creative with that stuff because I just turn into a kid and ask questions about that business. And for some of you, you've forgotten that most people don't really know what you do. And if they do know what you do, they certainly don't know the intricacies of what you do. There's so much knowledge in your head about your business that you could share, which would pitch you as the go-to resource for that space. So think about that stuff. How does it apply to your business? If you've got questions, pop them below and we'll get around to it and talk about them at some point. Cheers. Have a nice day. Bye for now.